Welcome, welcome. I'm going to give it a second for folks to pop in. Hello, hello. Hello, welcome. If you're joining me, let me know where you're joining from and how you're doing today. I'm still making decisions about what I'm going to use for making a fun card today. I know for sure we're going to use the Darling Donkeys. Super cute. This is free with a $50 order till February 28th, 2021. So if you want this guy for free, it's free with a $50 order. Also, this is free today only with a $50 order. So if you're just joining, all week long, I'm doing Facebook Lives at 11 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. And I have a different giveaway each day if you place an order with me using the host code. So $50 or more is the minimum. And today you would get rhinestones and you could choose the Darling Donkeys set for free if you wanted to. Because celebration is happening. All right. Let me get a piece of cardstock here. Scored, so we have a card base to work with. Welcome in. Welcome in. Frozen in Minnesota. Woo! Hello in Iowa. Hi, Mary. Hi, Shawnee. Hey, Carol. Welcome. Okay, if you're watching this video and you see the little red button up at the top that says live, that means that this video is live right now. If you are watching this video and that little red button is gone, that little red doodly dauber that says live is gone, that means you're watching the replay. And if you're watching on YouTube, you're also watching the replay. So just want you to be aware of what's live and what's on replay. And today we are going to use the Darling Donkeys stamp set to make a super cute fun card. And yesterday, let me grab the other cards we've made. Just in case you didn't get to see them. This was yesterday's card. We had some fun story time and this adorable snail card. And you can see how shiny he is? I put Wink of Stella on him and then covered him with glue and it made him all glossy and shiny. Perfect for a snail. And then on Monday, we made this pretty card and we used the special designer series paper that is in the starter kit offer right now. So that was fun. So we're going to keep it with the animal theme and we are going to make a Darling Donkey card today. And today I think we're going to incorporate some other fun designer series paper. We'll see here in just a second. All right, let's get going. So my card base, oh, and I want to show you this. I forgot because it was underneath stuff. This is from Miss Deborah, who is here in the office today working away. And Miss Truvie is recovering from a little surgery. And so she made this card for Truvie. And then on the inside, it's from Hunter the cat, her cat. Isn't that fun? So cute. Thank you, Miss Deborah.
You're welcome.
All right. Oh, and I have this to show you too. Look what came today. Today, maybe we'll make a card with this tomorrow. I received the Butterfly Brilliance set and the die. And for those of you who are like, what is this magical stuff I see before me? It will be available to purchase in March. I hope I have that right. I can't even remember the date. I just got this in the mail, so I just wanted to show it to you really quick. Look at that. It die cuts all of these butterflies. So this is one big solid piece. Look. I know, cool, right? Miss Deborah's just seeing it for the first time too. She's sad she's not on Facebook Live right now. But look, it cuts all of these out. So you have this huge piece that you can make and cut everything at one time. So fun. And this is a, see? This is a background stamp. So it's a huge background stamp. And then this cuts everything at the same time. So you're going to be able to purchase this in March as a bundle of products. And then there's all these extra dies, tons of dies with this. And then this paper, which is gorgeous. Let's see. Is there really anything, is there any such thing as too many butterflies? Really? No, I agree. There's not. Look at the back of this paper. Isn't that pretty? This paper is gorgeous. Rainbow beautifulness. Monarch butterflies. All the butterflies. Okay. So I just wanted to sneak peek that to you so you could see what was coming down the pipe. We'll set that back out of the way. Should we make a card? Let's make a card. So while we make the card, I'm going to tell you guys about my evening. Miss Deborah already kind of heard about it, but so let's walk you through what happened so everybody knows what's going on. Okay, so Truvie is my dog, for those who might be new and joining us. And those who have been around here a long time know that Truvie is like a child to me. All my dogs are. All my dogs are like little kids to me that I just love. We're going to use the Ornate Garden Designer Series paper. So you guys are just along for the ride as this card evolves, okay? So, Miss Truvie is a Vizsla. And Vizslas have a thing where they get pigment spots. So kind of like freckles on us. It would be kind of the equivalent in my head to a pigment spot. Hold on, I gotta look at this paper color. Okay, terracotta tile. We need some terracotta tile cardstock. Oh. Gosh almighty, where is it? There it is. Okay, so anyway, Vizslas get pigment spots, and Truvie has some around her eyes, which is very common for Vizslas, not an unusual thing. And but on her, she had a couple on her ears, and this was some time back, and one of them started growing, and that made me a little nervous. And she was very young at the time. I think she was 2 when this happened. So I took her to the vet and I said, you know, hey, I'm a little concerned about this. They agreed and they removed it. Let's see. Terry says, guess you need to use markers for the background butterfly stamp to get different colors. Thanks for a sneak peek. Yeah, there's going to be lots of fun things with that. So we'll look into that. Okay. So anyways, so they agreed that they felt like, you know, the eye could be problematic. So they were like, yeah, let's take care of it. I'm going to set this aside while I stamp and color. And they removed it. So that's been, I don't know, a couple of years probably. maybe a year, maybe a year and a half. I don't know. I'm one of those people that doesn't have good time reference. You ever met somebody like that? Well, now you have. I have no time reference. So, anyway, she was totally fine, and they said they didn't biopsy it or anything, and they said if she gets another one, we will do a biopsy just to see what we're dealing with. So, Miss Truvie, in Truvie fashion, got another bump, but this time on her lower eyelid, and it started growing. So I left it alone for a while, and then I was like, okay, we need to deal with this. So we had it removed, and they are doing a biopsy on it. What color should I do this donkey in? Do you guys tell me? Crumb cake, smoky slate, gray granite, soft suede. What color do you think he should be? I'm going to let you guys weigh in before I start coloring him. And in the meantime, I'll stamp my sentiment with terracotta tile to match our background. Very cold in Montana, I imagine. Gray granite. Okay, I've got 2 votes for gray granite. That's what we're going to go with. So, anyway, they did the removal of the thing from her eye, and now we're just going to wait to see what the results are. And I'm just hoping it's just nothing. Obviously, I want it to be nothing. And that it's just like she gets these types of little random things and we can move on with our lives. That's what I'm hoping for. Where is my... Okay, this is dark gray granite. Where is my light? Oh, here it is. Okay. There's the light. And then we want a third color for shadows. So I'm going to try a dark smoky, and I might also try, what's this color? I really need to label all these. Oh, light black. Okay. All right. We're going to see how we do here. Let's start with the dark gray. And I'm going to add some where I want it to be the darkest, which is on his belly, of course, the bottoms of his legs, under his neck, and we're going to go on this side of his face to be darker. I have big plans for you, Wilbur. I know Wilbur's usually a pig, but he's just screaming Wilbur to me, this donkey. All right. I don't know what I want to do with his muzzle yet. Guys, is a donkey's muzzle usually lighter or darker? Oh, I just saw Mom popped on. Hi, Mom. You missed yesterday. I talked about you yesterday and told them how I tortured you with snails when I was a kid. Okay. Sorry, guys. I'm like in the zone coloring. Okay. What are you guys saying about the muzzle? You're at work. Don't tell. That's funny. He does look like a Wilbur, doesn't he? lighter. The muzzle is lighter. Okay. So we'll go with, is that the dark? No, it's the light. We'll just do the whole muzzle light, but we're gonna have to add way more contrast on this guy. This is not enough for Wendy. Oh, and okay, there's another blend that's time for replacing. So I'm just trying to make kind of a really small line where I want it to be the darkest. I may have just messed him up. This is how you learn. You have to be willing to just fail and make mistakes. That's how you learn, people. That's how you learn. Actually, I don't think it looks too bad. Okay, so let's, you know what? I'm gonna go just under the flap of his ear a little bit. And then we're gonna go with the dark. I'm trying to read you guys' comments as I go through here. All right, so this is the dark gray, and now I'm blending that black. Actually, it looks really cool. See? You just don't know until you try. It's giving me kind of the dimension I want and that extra something something I want, and I'm happy with it. So now I'm gonna take black and color his hooves. I missed the back of his leg. I see that. Oops. Which we will do dark gray. There we go. Okay, now I'm gonna take the dark gray and I'm gonna do dots on his muzzle, which I feel like will just give him a little character. Okay. And now we've got our Hey Friend sentiment that's gonna go here. Now we just have to decide how we're gonna put this together and what other elements I feel like it might need. I feel like it could use a flower, like a big flower right here would be cute. Let's see. Thank you. He is cute, isn't he? So we're gonna glue all this together really quick. We're not done. We got stuff left to do, but we got our bases, the base stuff done here. Okay, then we're gonna glue this guy down. He does need some color under him. I think we're gonna do a shadow underneath him. I always put shadows under my stuff. We'll go with light smoky slate to add that shadow. Or actually, maybe we'll do a light pool party. Like maybe he's sitting in a little bit of water or something. I don't know. There we go. That's much better. Okay, so we're going to, let's see. I think I might center him. But then if I do that, let me make some decisions here. I think maybe we'll pull him down to the corner and we're going to add a big flower here. So that means it's time to get some die cutting going on here. Hold on, guys. Here we go. We're going to use this. This is the In Bloom bundle. And he is going to look super cute with a terracotta tile flower. It's been a long time since I have used terracotta tile. I don't know why. It's just not a color I gravitate to right away. But we're gonna make this card. We're gonna go from cute to fabulous. Here we go. Oh, get out of here. Making all that racket. There we go. Okay, so now we have this flower piece. We're gonna do some fun stuff with it. We're not done. Hang tight. Hang tight, my friends. I'm gonna use some scraps out of here. This green. To cut some leafery. Is that a word? Leafery? Yeah, these dies are awesome. Like, even if you didn't like the stamp set, shoot, just get the dies. You can do so much with them. Very, very versatile. Obviously, I'm using it on a card with a donkey. I mean, come on. All right, so now we've got a couple of leaves. Just need to poke them out. We still aren't done, so just keep hanging with me here. Then we're gonna cut a center. Chewy. Thank you. Let's see. We need a center. I think we're gonna use. Is that too big for a center, guys? Is that too big? What do you guys think? That's too big, huh? Let's use one of these. That's a better one. Okay. So now I need, we'll use a little piece of crushed, bless you. Apparently I have like something in the air in the office here. It's not the Rona. Everybody calm down. Just relax. Everybody just relax. Isn't it funny now how, like, if anybody sneezes or coughs or anything, it's like, oh my God.
Get away from me.
Get away from me. You got the Rona. They said, bless you, Deborah.
Thank you.
Okay, so here we go. I am not done. I need terracotta tile ink again. And oh, I found my labels. Remember yesterday, guys, I couldn't find these? I just found them. Woohoo! Okay, so terracotta tile, because we're going to use a blending brush. I need a new one. Here's a fresh pack. Opening a fresh pack. And do I have one for every color? You bet your hind end I do. I've got one for every color. Okay. So there's terracotta tile. And here we go. All right. Look at the difference. Look at the difference, guys. Can you see that? Look how much dimension and like extra goodness that this brings to this flower by just ink blending on the edges. There's just something about it. It's like one of my favorite things to do. If I'm not coloring, this is one of my favorite ways to bring dimension to, you can't see it as well. Nope, you don't have to wash them, Julie. They don't get crusty. No crusty business here. Okay, now we're going to use crushed curry and do the same thing. And you might be thinking, like, it's the center of a flower. Who cares? It doesn't need all that. But I'm telling you, it makes a diff. And we're only going to do it like on the edges here so that part of it isn't done. See? It just gives it a little something something. That's all. A little something something. All right. Let's assemble this card. Should we add ribbon? Does he need ribbon on him somewhere? We'll see. Let's get things going. We're going to use dimensionals. Da, da, da. Have you guys been enjoying me going live every day?
Yes.
Deborah said yes. Maybe dots. You know what? We could use some rhinestones. No ribbon. They're X-naying my ribbon. Linen thread. We'll see. You know what? He might just need a bow tie. That's what he might get.
There you go.
He might just get a little bow tie, and that's where we could use Carolyn's idea of linen thread. Okay. And then here is this piece that's going to go off the edge. Have any of you guys watched the show Yellowstone? I've asked this before. Have any of you guys watched it? Oh my gosh, it's so good. If you haven't watched it, you should consider it. Okay. So there's our flower. He's looking so cute. Deborah, are you sad you can't see him?
I'll have to watch the replay. My boss won't let me watch it live.
Did you guys hear that? Right now I'm just storing my brushes in a drawer. Oh, for Pete's sake alive, I forgot to put my leaves down. Well, heaven to bets. You know what? I'm just gonna... You know what? I don't know if it needs these. Too busy. See? Everything works out for a reason. What do you guys think? No leaves? No leaves or add the leaves? I can add them. Cannot wait for the next season. I know, me either. They said I'm a mean boss. All right, let me grab... I'm going to use this gold trim stuff. No leaves. He is dapper, isn't he? So here we go. We're going to add him a little bow. A bow tie bow. Around him's neck. He's going to love it. I know, Wilbur. Just hold on. Hold your horses. Nobody else found that funny. Deborah, you didn't laugh. Her job does not require her to find humor in my ridiculousness. Okay. Here we go, Wilbur. You're about to get a bow tie, sir. Uh-oh. I don't think I like it. I don't like it. Forget about it, Wilbur. No, not happening. Okay, let's try something different. Let's try, I have an idea. Hold on, guys. I've got something brewing over here. Look at this. Wilbur's about to come to life. Should we do it? Let's find out. Oh, snap. Googly eyes on Wilbur. Holy crap, it makes him so freaking cute. Okay, we got to do it. Oh, on his tail, the bow. Who's that smart? Look at that. Okay, that's what's happening. Wilbur's getting a tail on his bow. A tail on his bow. A bow on his tail. He could totally hang out with Craig the chicken now. Because he is going to have googly eyes. Come on, Wilbur. This is so fun. I'm having a ball. You know, I really have had a good time going live every day too. It's nearly killed me, but I've had a great time doing it. I definitely could not keep up with this pace. Those demonstrators out there who do this daily, all the time, y'all's crazy. And I don't know how you do it. Okay, now let's get his tail decorated. Who made that suggestion? Somebody. Get down there, you stinker. There it is. Look at that. Should we show the card to Deborah?
Yes. Oh, how cute. That is a good idea with the tail.
It is. So stinking cute. Wilbur, you are going to have a date for Valentine's. That's what I'm predicting. You are one hot ticket, sir. Look at this. I kind of want to use these, but they just don't work now. Forget about it. He is Eeyore's cousin. Absolutely. That sounds perfect. So fun. Wilbur, he just came right together and looks fabulous. Look at his eyeballs.
Came to life.
Yep. I'm telling you, something about the googly eyes on these cards it just kills me. So for those of you, oh, you know what? I don't have Craig. I mailed Craig. Craig, you know who we could have put big googly eyes on? What? Our snail. Let's see what I got. You guys, is going to be hysterical. I have googly eyes that are green. Hold on. These are old Stampin' UP googly eyes that they sold during Halloween. Do you remember those, Deborah?
Yep, I have some still. That
Deborah?
would match the coloring of the snail.
Yep.
She did yesterday.
Deborah remembers? She's going to go home and color a snail herself now. Look.
I am.
Oh my gosh, Becky.
I'm going to do Wilbur too.
I am sorry, but this is heaven on earth, the eyeballs. This snail just went from cute to pure GQ fabulousness. This is why crafters hoard.
Okay, yes it is.
Can I just say thank you very much that this is why crafters hoard, because had I gotten rid of these, I would not have the most fantastic looking snail on the planet.
Oh, perfect.
But this eye keeps sagging. Come on.
A lazy eye.
a lazy eye.
How cute.
Oh my gosh, that is just, I cannot. Walk away now, Wendy. Just walk away. So beautiful. Okay, we've made some amazingly cute cards, and I've shown you some new product that's on its way in March. And I want to remind you that today is day 3 of the gifts when you place a $50 order or more. So if you place a $50 order or more today, you will receive these rhinestones in the mail from me next week. I'm mailing everything next week. So please don't get your tinsel in a tangle or your panties in a wad if your stuff doesn't show up in the next 2 days. Got to mail them at the end of the week so that I don't go crazy. I'm going to have to sit down and figure out who gets what. And then let's do a little giveaway, shall we? We shall. So we're going to give away these blue adhesive back gems. And here we go. Ready? Winner is Tina Gaskin. Woohoo! Congratulations. And the crowd goes wild. Tina Gaskin. Let me write her name on a Post-it. Tina, if you want these, girl, you got to message me your address. And I will get them in the mail to you. Okay. There we have it. Our finished card for today, our winner. I thank you all for joining me. You are amazing for being here. I will be back on again tomorrow at 11 a.m. live Pacific Standard Time. And I hope you can join me. I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.